Okay, welcome out to my channel, High Priestess Healer 1111. Please give me a like coming in, just for coming out for you guys. Let's see exactly what we're going to do today, or for whom, rather. It's always interesting to find out how I pick them. Let's see here. Okay, this one here. Wait, those are planets. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Astrological sign, Aquarius. And this one is Leo. Aquarius again. Aquarius, okay? Aquarius and Aries, okay? So, that is in Aries. It landed over here under Aries. So, you may be dealing with an Aries, and you're going to have very much success and love with this person. So that's pretty cool, okay? Or there's just going to be something very important that, you know, you learn from an Aries. I am an Aries too, so listen closely. I already started channeling things, and I was like, you know what? Let me just hit record. So welcome out, welcome out, welcome out, my Aquarians again, okay? I don't know why I keep... Look, here's the wedding. And I already shuffled these cards. I tell you I already did, but I'll do it again. I shuffled these cards, okay? And then I cut them in half, and in the bottom of it was wedding. And then I was doing this, picking up the rest of my cards, and this was the last one there. I guess I forgot to pick it up. And I was like, oh, wedding. And then I went to go put it down. I was like, oh, wow, confirmation. Which is really weird because that's kind of what I got last night for the previous sign, okay? Flirt, got that for them. You must be in some kind of unrequited situation and separating, okay? You may or may not have met somebody new already, or you're feeling a pull towards something out or somewhere else, okay? And yes, this is your soulmate, okay? So you're either with your soulmate, okay, and you'll know by this this pull or magnetism towards them, or feeling of love and admiration, but not like, you know, lustful or fearful, or, you know, uncertain or doubtful or mistrusting, okay? They'll feel close and intimate, like your soulmate. All right, so it looks like you've made some mistakes, but you've learned from them, and it's been really, really bittersweet, okay? Because going through them wasn't easy, but now you gained the wisdom that you needed, and it's so worth all the despondence that you can now let go of, okay? And all the you can let go of, see? Let go of it. Let it burn, baby, let it burn. All the anything that made you stressed out, and, you know, out of alignment, okay? Not feeling like yourself, not feeling empowered, just had to go, right? So that you could be your best self, the best version of you can be, which is the Empress, okay? Holding this Empress energy, not, you know, battling, you know, amongst people who are causing you stress, you know, constant fighting, right? So justice here shows us that it's coming to an end where you put your past in the past, and you shed this old skin, and, you know, you return to your power and your throne and your best version and start anew, okay? And yeah, these are the cards from last night, see? And then you counterpartner with the loved one. So these have to be shuffled, okay? But these I did shuffle, and it was wedding over wedding. All right, this could be the one. It says you already met the romantic partner you seek. So you know this person, okay? To some degree, you know. This could be the one, very much a gentleman. There's angels above you guys. Yeah, it feels like more than just soulmates. It feels like home, you know. I've known you forever, okay? So this is the one. It should say It's a romantic partner of a lifetime. It says, you have known each other before. Okay, and it feels like love, right? Whoa, that was a lot of them. So for the mistakes that I see here, it says, allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of my inner child so that he or she feels loved no matter what. So some of you are needing to engage in inner child healing, okay? Yeah, I do see, wow, okay, that's enough. So in the past, there was some kind of codependency going on your half or their behalf or both, okay? And so that's why, also despondent, possibly knowing, what you need to do, but it's hard to do, and that's why it's bittersweet. But on the other end, you're going to be grateful, okay? Because you're going to have joy and abundance. But still, there's a new perception here that we need to focus on, okay? We're not sure what that is yet, right? We know where it's headed to. We know you need enlightenment. I know you're going to get your passion back. Here we go. You feel like you're a victim. Okay, you're grieving over somebody possibly that you've lost or something you've lost, but it feels like a person or looks like a person. Even if you lost something, grief feels like you've lost somebody, like somebody died, okay? So that's not a good feeling, all right? So be gentle with yourself and others. Allow this enlightenment to come in, be open and receptive. Okay, is the word that I get. Receptive, being receptive to it, right? Instead of closing down and closing your heart down. Keeping our heart open. All right, it says call in your soulmate. Okay, so yeah, this must have been a separation from someone, because now you're calling in your soulmate, right? It looks like someone's coming in, okay? And so the old part of you that you're putting in the past is feeling much sadness, okay? Like blue, sadness. But the channeled message is to feel the abundance that you now have. Okay, it's coming your way, which means it's yours, and it will always be yours. It always was yours. But now you're accepting of it because you are learning new precepts that give you further wisdom and focused on service and being in alignment. Okay, you're not despondent out of alignment. Now you're very much, joyful and in your empress, right? In your empress state of being, right? Of gratitude. See, she looks like pregnant there, right? She can kind of look like an empress. So abundance is yours, but not till after you're done grieving. So once you let go of something, the grief and the pain will be gone, but you'll still have the sweet memories or the lessons that became blessings. Okay, it says you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so I don't know if somebody around you may be telling you that you're not enough or making you feel like you're not enough, but it is saying that you are enough. Oh, wait, hold on. Oof, I already just overlooked this one. True love. Okay, so when you says call on your soulmate, it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, the closer and closer you get to your partner, you start to feel this, you're on the same vibration, and so you're attracting that person. So you might see more signs and synchronicities or feel different, like something's gonna happen, And yeah, you're calling them in, so they're coming, and you may be, praying and praying that they get through their times and their challenges well. Okay, I feel some kind of pain like, oh, I can't be there to help them, you know. But you can, and you do. You support them in the ethers, in the fifth dimension, and, you know, unless you do have communication with them, I'm sure that, and you help them. You help them just by knowing them, because they bring you a feeling of support or love or compassion as you remember the good things about them. Okay, it makes you well up with happiness, right? So it says free yourself. Yeah, you're holding on to something, despondent about something. You know it's bittersweet. You know you got to let it go, and you want to let it go. But, you know, you're just like, it hurt me so bad. And if I let it go, then it won't be part of my story anymore. But you know what? You get to rewrite the rest of your story. Do you want this to be the story for the rest of your life? I don't think so. So if you don't, it's time to let it go. That's your new perception. Okay, you're letting go of that victimization mentality. It hurt. Things were wrong. Things were done unjustly. Okay, maybe you towards them as well. You know, as you're ascending, you only can react or act out of the knowledge that you have, the awareness you have. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. You know, you're lovable, they're lovable. You know, just everyone's at a different, you know, frequency, you know, and compatibility, okay? So it's time to take back control of your life, all right? So like you're going through this stage of empowering yourself again, okay? Empowerment. Honeymoon. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Like I said, you're going to get married, so they're saying think about the positive. If you want to call in your soulmate, visualize honeymoon together, or what you would say if they asked you to marry them, or, you know, some of the words that they said that bring you joy, or, you know, where you would go, you know, like Italy or something like that, you know, on a honeymoon. Yeah, or just, you know, whatever it is, but, you know, visualization is what calls them in, you know, visualizing, you know, your first hug, your first, you know, your first kiss, you know, your first intimate, you know, time together, you know, with this person, okay? Let's see here, past life relationships. So this is definitely a past life relationship, okay, meant to be, you know, all that jazz. True love and past life relationship, soulmate. Calling your soulmate. They're saying calling your soulmate. That's like the biggest deal right now, is to tell them I'm ready, okay, if you are. But that's the feeling that I got in the angel answers cards that said that you were ready. I'll pull the cards again, but it also said if you believe. Okay. Then we got calling in your soulmate. Okay, so call in your soulmate. Remember to call them in, you know. And the more that you focus on you and them and the present and the future and your actions now that affect, you know, your future, you know, you'll set yourself free because you won't be thinking about the past anymore. Okay, so you're wanting a whole new relationship with somebody else. You may have it in your life. If not, it's coming in, okay? But I feel the energy, okay? And this is true love level of a lifetime, like someone that you feel you've known for, you know, before. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. That's the best card for me to have. Is that, are you worth my wait? Are you worth my time? Yeah, because, you know, your time and energy is very important. That's all you have, you know, as currency to give is your time and your talents and your energy, right? So you want to make sure that you are utilizing that with the right person, obviously. Express your love, okay? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So even if you're the divine feminine, make the gesture. If you're the divine masculine, make the gesture, okay? It could be as little as, you know, an email, or I miss you, or how are you doing, you know? But it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So you might be waiting for them, you know, because it's always customary, right, to be pursued. The men pursue the women, etc. But you know, if you have feelings that you're stirring up in your heart, you should express them, okay? And a person who really loves you is gonna love that. They're gonna enjoy it. They're going to, you know, you'll have requited love, so they'll give back an equal like measure. They'll actually probably be like, wow, I wanted to as well, but I was scared. I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to say. But you know, just be the however you want to be around that person, okay? That's called being authentic, okay? If that person doesn't like the way you are, then that's not the person for you, okay? Regardless of all this background, okay? In the physical 3D, they have to treat you that with your presence, that it is valuable to them, okay? And if they don't treat you like this way, then it would be my advice to leave. Yeah, if they didn't, this is unrequited love, then I would say, you know, leave the situation. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So basically, these are the two that comes down to. Unrequited in the past, and now you can express your love, okay? So I guess it was after, you know, a separation, you know, now is the time to express your love, okay? But not before, okay? That's why there's divine timing and everything, okay? So let's do here from the angel answer cards for my Aquarians, spirit angels and guides. Please give us the cards that we need for the messages that we need for the Aquarians, and please help it come through me as a channel message that's accurate for them. Calling upon our higher selves, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please make your channel. Thank you. Okay, so at the moment, you're just needing to wait, okay? Okay, there's some enlightenment that's still coming to you. You're still getting out of this perception of victimization. Okay, so you're doing some healing right now. Okay, so it's not like, oh, you're going to get married right now. This is something future. I don't know when. But you're practicing for them. Okay, that's a channeled message, okay? So you're practicing for them and they're practicing for you. They're probably going through the same thing, freeing themselves, gaining empowerment, you know, wishing for on a star for you, whether they know you or not, you know, waiting for you. See, like wishing, calling, you know, and just you know, imagining a life with somebody that they can have some kind of true love with, you know. Everyone thinks of it, right? So we got a couple of things here. We got communicate clearly, okay. We got actually opportunity was first, opportunity, so we'll put that over the true love, and no need to worry. I'm also going to put this over calling in your soulmate, because they're coming. But you do need to communicate clearly with any kind of person in the past that you've had this unrequited love. If there's any kind of loose ties to tie up, or you know, something that you know, needs to be communicated to the person that I told you, where you know, you should express your love, whatever is in your heart at any given time. Don't like write a letter and then like throw it away. That person would love to have read it, you know. So communicate clearly your real feelings. Don't hold them back, you know, or pretend that you don't feel this way when you really do, or you don't feel as strong as you do, or you feel, you know, you don't feel as strong as they do. You know, just always be you, you know, and communicate clearly, you know, with truth, okay? Honor, okay? Always truth, okay? If you can't have truth, then then the relationship will never work. Doesn't matter what relationship you're in, okay? So let's see what else we get here. Yeah, so this is you in your Queen of Swords status, you know, where you're like guarded, you know, and you just gone through that time frame of, you know, gaining new perspective and now cutting off the past, right? So with the new perspective, you're cutting off the past, all right? That's your perception, is cutting out the past so that you can have a new beginning, all right? Because the one that you want is this one: abundance and joy, gratitude, okay? So just remember that you're going through some healing, okay? Because you were a victim of many injustices, okay? And you're going through a healing process, okay? And you're going to heal faster, okay? This is your part of your enlightenment. You're going to heal faster as you give service to others. That opens up the heart chakra, okay, when you give to others, and then it attracts opportunity, it attracts true love, it attracts everything that you need, okay? You also could be dealing with an Aquarian, but this is your card, so that's nice that you show up there. And then for the planet that's showing up here is Uranus, for rebellious and revolution. So you probably hear, just like some of the others that come onto my channel, whether they know it or not, you know, they will be some of the pioneers and the forerunners of, you know, putting out information, enlightenment, you know, to help people ascend, to help people gain more different perceptions that makes their life feel, you know, better, you know, how to get through some of the hard, challenging times, right? Okay, but this is a right decision for you, okay? You'll feel it. Always follow the way you feel in your soul, your intuition, okay? But you know what's right, you know what's fair, and you're going to do what's right for you. It feels like, you know, it's bittersweet because, you know, even though you're despondent and stressed, you know, you didn't want that. Now you're gaining wisdom and you're like, okay, well, I'm more intelligent about this. Yes, I am. I don't want to do what I have to do with my past, or, you know, with my bad habit or a person, which it looks like could be a person, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. It could be a deep-seated issue that feels like part of you is dying, because it is. You're shedding an old person and you're becoming a new rebirth person, okay? But you're making the right decisions for you now, and so that is what has propelled you forward, okay? Your thoughts are dominating your feelings. Not that you should, like I said, I'm not trying to contradict things. Like, you should follow your heart, but you need to follow your soul and your heart, not like the emotions of the ego or of the carnal body, because that's one thing. But then what your soul yearns for, that it doesn't even know, you know, what you don't know what it feels like on the other side. You're uncertain of it too, you know. You're finally got matured enough to have the insight and see clear enough, right? And decide to stand up for yourself and be clear about what you want and what you need. Okay, that's why it says communicate clearly. What you want, what you need, okay, always. Let's see. This kind of a person has suffered a lot of losses. hardships, okay, very intelligent, witty, and analytical woman. Could be man though. But yeah, you have faced a lot of hardships, okay? It's telling there, it's telling here, you know, and but you're gaining wisdom to cut these things off and how to get through the hard time, okay, by focusing on the abundance that's coming to you, right? That is in your midst, opportunities that are here, okay? You should be having lots of opportunities right now, okay? Energy, feeling different, you know. Yeah, maybe you're tired one day, but mostly you feel energetic and new, okay? But you know, the solar flares and the moon, like they all, and then, you know, the retrograde, everything causes, you know, us to feel different, you know, but for the most part, you know, you should be feeling empowered, okay? If you don't, that's where you're headed, okay? Because this is a timeline, past, present, you know, future, but I didn't have a really big timeline on this, except for maybe like a 3-month spread. Here is what it kind of looks like. Yeah, there's another opportunity right there, okay? Opportunity, opportunity, okay? Something that you're passionate about, okay? Something you're passionate about is coming to you. Like I said, you're starting to feel more passionate. You could be dealing with the Aries or a fire sign, not Aries, Sagittarius or a fire sign, okay? And then we got Saturn here. So responsibility and discipline, okay? So because you've been disciplined and you've been responsible with the things that, you know, you've done and made amends where you needed to, and, you know, have really dug in deep to this energy of, you know, I really want to have inner peace, and getting rid of whatever doesn't bring you peace, right? Because you want to be peaceful so you can teach peace, and be an example of it, right, to your family, to your friends, and ultimately we bring heaven to earth as we do that by changing ourselves first, right? Nelson Mandela. So you could have a really good opportunity coming up with business. Yes, it's a yes for me. But is it for them? Ha! I cut the deck and I said yes. It's a yes for the angels, okay? But it's a big yes over this opportunity card, okay? So, and guess what? It's over the true love. So one of the opportunities you're coming is this true love, and the answer should be to say yes, or you want to say yes. I feel that you want to say yes. You feel like it's an opportunity because you know this person. At least that's what the cards are showing, okay? And so, ooh, yes, you need to free yourself first, though. It flew over there. So like, yes, the opportunity is coming, but not until you free yourself. Do you understand? Write it down. It's time to take back control of your life, okay? What do you need to do in order to attract this person, in order to have this life, you know? Okay, for me, it's forgiveness and recovery, okay? You're going through a recovery from this time where you were victimized, okay? Do you see that? And you're needing to forgive yourself and others, okay? So you should start feeling better once you stop focusing on the lower level energies and, you know, start looking at your opportunities, okay? You also could be dealing here with, what was that, Virgo? Yeah, Virgo. And Taurus. Let's see, what is this one here? For the planet, we got some weird one. I've never seen it either. Okay, well, I guess it's not meant to be a part of this reading then. Gosh, like I'm blind or something. Okay, that doesn't matter then. All right, let's see what else here for my Aquarians. Ooh, Empress, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. No need to worry. You're worrying. You're like, out of balance a little bit, but it says no, not to worry, okay? Yes, there's going to be ups. Yes, there's going to be downs, just like I told you would have, you know, but you're going to start, you know, feeling better, okay? You're going to start recovering. There's just a lot of decisions here that you're needing to make, you know, with this Two of Pentacles, okay? Not that it's a bad thing, right? So don't worry. But, you know, so you're calling in your soulmate. And you're like, okay, well, when this person gets here, will I know? How will I know? You know, and if so, this is like a channel message. You know, is it gonna, you know, is it gonna work out? Like, how's it gonna be? You know, you're just like worried and asking all these questions. And they're saying, don't even worry about that. Just go and be yourself. And it's going to be what it's going to be. You're going to sabotage it if you try to be anything different, right? To me, that's putting on a false mask, you know, being somebody different. So you just got to be who you are, okay? You got a yes and a judgment call, okay? So this is divine timing here, okay? This is karma also coming out, you know, so anything from past life has been, generational patterns are being, you know, broken with this relationship here, okay? So there is karma here for somebody, whoever that is. Yeah, you gained, it says awakening, renewal, composure, decisiveness, homesickness, snap, judgment of apportionated blame, and forgiveness. So this is calling you to be forgiving of people from the past, is my interpretation. Okay, you need to forgive people because that's part of what's going to get you to recovering, you know, from the victimization and get you back into this joy and abundance and inner peace and, you know, headed towards true love here. Okay, you do show up here as the Empress. Okay, and whether you were the Empress or not, you still would deserve love, right? But the Empress always knows her worth. It doesn't need to chase people either, okay? She makes her own abundance, okay? She does very nurturing and very loving and makes the best partner, okay? So you also could be pregnant or fertile, so be careful. All right, you could be a mother or wanting to be a mother, okay? Number 3 could be important, all right? You may be into beauty, you may be, you know, you're very much grounded when it comes to your inner peace and compassion and your feminine side, okay? You know that you deserve love, okay? And you if you don't, tell yourself you deserve love, okay? Because you are this Empress. Not that you're going to be, okay? You already are. You're remembering who you are, and you're unbecoming all that you were told that you were, that you really weren't. The lies that you believed, okay? That's the way this is really going down. That is just, if you want to know the truth of how things, you know, are, okay? So you remembered who you are. You're gaining your power back. You freed yourself here. You know, taking back control of your life, which allows you to move forward with honeymoons, and with somebody that was worth waiting for. So yes, it's going to work out. No need to worry, right? There's just no way that it wouldn't. It's going to be too passionate and deep of a love, right? The spark will be there. It will never go away. You wouldn't let it. either, you know, in the physical. It's too much love. Okay, yeah, if there wasn't any thievery around you or any riffraff, you know, any deceitful people, anybody who lied, cheated, theft, you know. So these are the things that probably happened to you. People were deceitful towards you, you know, just masquerading as a friend, spying, lack of consciousness. You know, now that's coming to an end, okay, because you don't deal with that, you know, anymore. You don't give it your energy, you don't give it your time, you know, you don't even think about it, okay? And so that's what made it go away, and that's how you make your past go away, right? You're thinking about all the goodness, you know, you're too busy you're enjoying life and making your, you know, plans and dreaming of your future, you know. So kudos to you on that. It's also an Aquarian card. So yeah, it also has the solar plexus chakra thing on it. So that's another symbol there of gaining your empowerment back, and freeing yourself. Time to take back control of your life. So you do that by not giving time or attention to any thing or body that's, you know, in this Seven of Swords frequency, right? But we also recognize, you know, this is part of your enlightenment, is that you recognize that sometimes there's people, yeah, they'll outright do things and they know it's wrong. But for the most part, some people just don't have the consciousness that, you know, to realize, you know, how much they are impacting people around them when they do things, you know, that are not of high moral value, right? That are unjust, right? And so why they would, you know, go to those extents, you know, I'm not sure, but to me it would be out of fear. If it's not out of fear, then for me it's just, you know, plain out, you know, deceit and lies and trickery, you know. Someone who's is taking advantage of you or doesn't care. But it doesn't matter because it's now out of your life. You're freeing yourself from that energy. So that's a good thing. And we release the fact that, you know, you're better than them, or they're, you know, it was their fault or whatever. That's the victimization that needs to go, right? It's like you did things, they did things, you know, and, you know, you try and rectify the things that you obviously can do that are within your power, right? And then you let go of control, right? The things that you can't control, okay? And that's why you got the card here that says, no worry. No need to worry, okay? No worry, no worries, no worries. Look, in Jamaica, we don't say that when we went there. It's okay, no worries. Okay, so we got a yes. The card on it has the sun, which we all know is, you know, happiness, enlightenment. It says the conscious mind and ego. Okay, so you're really learning the difference between the conscious mind, the ego, the subconscious, the superconscious, and if not, you're gonna start, you know, learning about those things so that you can have greater awareness and make better decisions, you know, that provide you with opportunities, you know, that come, and blessings, you know, that come with this enlightenment, you know, because usually you're having to go through something, right, that you call a mistake to learn something to get to a better place. Okay, so that's your channel message. Mistake. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. All right, down here you had the card. It was very clear when it said that you are lovable, right? You're just remembering who you are. Remember, this is you. You're the Empress. You're just remembering who you are. You're not becoming anything. You deserve love no matter what, okay? No matter what you do. Mistakes are what help us to learn and grow. But if we keep making the same mistake and same mistake and same mistake and we're making our own karma, you know, it's like, or our own world. So it's time to sit down and evaluate, you know, okay, I'm despondent. Why am I feeling this way? You know, meditate about it. And then you're going to gain some new wisdom, okay? Some of it may be bittersweet. We've already talked about that. So part of this process here is not only you learning to not be the victim, but to have that recovered heart with this new wisdom that is able to let go of whatever is stressing you, okay? To be able to cut off and let go of whatever is making you need to recover, you know, whatever was the person who was in your life that was doing the betrayal and being deceitful, etc. So this might be a good time for you to work on your budgeting, okay? This is a Four of Pentacles, okay? And so this is time to save, okay? It's not like hoarding your money or, you know, holding too tight, because we know then, you know, you obviously will not be able to hold on to it. Okay, so I'll take note of that. But that's like, you need to save for something, okay? Something that is coming up that you need. Not sure what that is, but like car, house, I don't know, tires, something, moving expenses, because you can see the city there in the back, you know, so maybe there's movement, or just maybe there's an investment that is you're feeling pulled to, or you're feeling pulled to invest, you know. However much or however little you have is not important. What it is important is that, you know, you invest it somewhere. It doesn't even have to be like an investment. I feel like you need to invest in something or invest in somebody. Yeah. So I feel like you are. I feel like you are definitely holding on to this person because you probably knew them before. Okay. So you've either held on to them or you're holding them in tightly towards your heart. Okay. That's another way of looking at it. No control or possessiveness. Okay. Please. But you are thinking about your financial security. I say no need to worry, and you say okay, yes, and then you become the Empress. So that's your channeled message, okay? So let go, let go, let go. That's what we're talking about today. All right, so your divine counterpartner that's coming in would like to say a few things. How about we find out what that is? Ooh, only time will tell. So you're very much in this Empress stage, you know, he's in the Emperor stage, and nobody's rushing anything, okay? They're just, you know, enjoying the fact that they know what will be, and only time will tell, you know? So this is the type of mentality that an Emperor or Empress has. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So at the moment, like I said, however you're feeling, whatever stirrings in your heart are there, go after them, you know, if it's your soul calling to you, okay? But this person you're going to feel a lot of passion with, and you can see that as a confirmation as well with not only one of the two past life cards, but here they are, two of them. So that's definitely a big message there for you. All right, let's see what else. Let's see, can we get one more? We'll take one more, please. Ooh, romance. Manifesting miracles. All right. Oh yes, this one. They do love you, and you do know them. It says, "My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing." So you may not be together at the time, okay? But that makes sense because you're calling them in, you know, and you're having to cut out some of the negative things going on in your life. It feels more like, you know, inner battles, okay? Like that Five of Wands that we saw bottom of the deck earlier. But yeah, if you can do that, then all will be well. You know, even if you have to go into hermit mode, okay, you could be dealing with the Virgo, just a spiritual journey where you contemplate, you think about the wisdom that you've gained, you know, you're seeking enlightenment, and you know, you go within and you go with what your soul tells you, okay, not what people tell you, although you can take them into consideration, right? So you're get a Nine of Pentacles, I like that. And then you got a Ten of Swords. Don't like that, but there's a Three of Wands, so I do see progress. I just saw the Ace of Cups. So something has ended. You're bringing something into balance. Okay, you're recovering, and something is coming down around you that's bringing you in justice, okay, for some time of heartbreak, okay? It doesn't have to be third party, but it usually is. However, it's just some kind of ache or pain in the heart that was caused, you know. So let's see. You're just feeling you were or are feeling kind of like stuck, but that's because you haven't, you know, made decisions. You're worrying. You know, you may be holding on to something too closely, or not letting something go, or focusing on the past, okay? So it's time to leave the past in the past, right? And not worry about the things like the moon here I just saw would specify, like that you're uncertain about, or could be scared about because you don't see everything, or, you know, what you don't know, okay, with the unforeseen. But from what I see and feel, you can have a good sense of discernment. Some are highly sensitive here, okay. So yeah, you're gonna start a whole new world. Hangman almost came out. Queen of Wands almost came out. There's your Ace of Cups again. I've been seeing Three of Wands. So to me, it looks like you've plotted your course. You've calling in your soulmate. You're doing your what does it say to do? You're doing your prayers and affirmations and visualizations. Okay, so that helps bring you together. And those are the things that you are deciding that you're going to do while you're in meditation. So you have recovered and you're coming out, right? And you're opening your heart. You're making the decision to love yourself. And that's going to magnetize your person, okay? So that's the reason why I think now it said wait in the beginning, okay? Because there were still things that needed to be worked out and healed and cleared, okay? And the perfect timing is coming soon, right? So there just needs to be some kind of compromising, someone maybe compromising. Let's see, compromise. So something is being put right. Okay, you may even get an apology. There's like a things are being equaled out now. Okay, so remain positive, because now things are going to be coming towards you now that everything is, you know, karma's hashed, so to speak. Justice is said her piece. Okay. None of these cards seem to want to come out, but I got you a little story from them anyways. What does the Kipper say for you? There, bottom of the deck book. Man, I haven't, by the way, shuffled them, but I did cut them, and I got marriage. So that's 3 times marriage, besides the engagement over here and the honeymoon. Obviously, the wedding. Community, like I said, you are moving. I thought you might be when I saw the background there, the sitting, and I've never noticed. I've always noticed it, but never like thought about it like moving. Okay, but this is my community card, where like you're moving to a new community, like you're calling your soulmate, you're calling your soul tribe, and you know, new people are coming in. Okay, unexpected income. Okay, so it could be money, right? But it doesn't have to be. It could just be an opportunity. Okay, that's a channeled message, which was over yes and true love, remember? Over soulmate. Family room. Okay, so you're changing homes, okay? To a new family room, okay? Number 3 or 21 could be important to you. Let's see, for where's that true love one right here? Let's see the true love with the opportunity and yes. What we got for that? Let's do the singles and guides. So you, like I said, it's someone that you, well, that's not what it is. 22 or 4, 14 or 5. So yeah, you already feel like you're going through this change, okay? Or you're worried about something, okay? Or somebody's worried about something, and this says no need to worry. Okay, so this could be someone who was in the government, the military, you know, working for law enforcement or what have you. But we do have the official person and message of concern. So you may becoming official with somebody, or making something official with somebody, okay? Yeah. All right, so that's your opportunity, and it looks like you are going to make it official. What else here? Let's see what goes over the Empress. Over the Empress, what we got from the Empress. From the Kipper deck, in case you guys don't know. Wow, okay. So we got mature woman, okay? Like I said, she knows her worth. She loves herself. She knows that she's loved. She knows that she's lovable. And she makes, you know, righteous decisions, okay? Just wants to live in harmony, distinguished looking type of person, likes art, you know, nature, very sensitive, a very mothering type of vibe, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I like that for you. What about this for yourself? Whoa. courthouse. Okay, so divorce is on the horizon, so that's why nothing's come in yet, because that had to happen first. Okay, so for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. So I mean, that there's no other there's no other interpretation, you know, that I can come up with. I mean, yeah, any kind of court documents or whatever, I don't know what that means. Like, it would free you up, and to me it was a divorce. So 23 or 5, something is changing, and like your family room, you're changing to a new like I said, with a new person, to a new family room. Okay, and you already said yes because you've already made this official. This just looks like, you know, you were right here freeing up your energy. So good things are to come. What do we have over, what else we got here? Let's see, past life relationship. It's next to honeymoon. Anything for past life relationship? So they knew you before like this, and you look like them, the same to them, like in today's, you know, time. Okay. All right. Pathway on the bottom. Let's see. What can we pull for the unrequited love? Anything for unrequited love. Okay. Yeah, so there's somebody that's definitely in despair. They may have been in a place of high honor, but now they're poverty stricken. You know, they're always up in their head and thinking, and it's like a battlefield, and they're just with their head down, you know, not only feeling poverty here, but in the back it says not hiring, like if he just got fired, or got put out, you know, from a home. Okay, but 25 and 32, 5 and 7 could be important. So this person is going through a lot as well. Okay, the person you had the unrequited love with. Okay, so, you know, staying with this person, you also will reap the karma with them. So it's this, I knew somebody was going through some karma, so it possibly could be that person is what I'm feeling. What about this other past life relationship card? You know, maybe you had you know, a past life relationship with two people. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I said it first before I pulled the cards, because here's that person that's in despair, and here you have pathway. So it's like you have options. Okay, so you've had past life with both of these people, or at least a deep soul bond is what it feels like to you. Whoa, yeah, this big time. Feel like, you know, with both people. And so that's why it's bittersweet for you, because, you know, you're having to leave the old to, you know, begin anew, right? Because, you know, not all deep soul relationships, you know, end up how they're, you know, they're supposed to be, you know. I mean, we all have, you know, free will and stuff like that. So, you know, if somebody wants to mature and grow, then they will. And if they don't, then, you know, they will be on a different path or journey. That's your channeled message. So you will be on different paths or journeys, and it'll be bittersweet, but they're like they're giving you a cake. It's like, focus on the positive, focus on the positive. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so just write down the wisdom there that you have been given, the enlightenment, some of the things I've guided you to that resonate with you. Okay. What have we got for, let's see, engagement? Ooh, gift. So it looks like he's putting a ring on her finger. So somebody's coming to put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. So this is also the card of reconciliation. Okay, so that also shows that you knew them in the past, whether in this lifetime or in the past life relationship. So that's another confirmation for that. Okay, you are getting a ring or some kind of gift, you know, but he's putting a ring on it, and this is reconciliation. It's past life, you know. I mean, what more could you say about that? What do we got here? Let's see. With honeymoon. Okay. So you've been working hard and toiling and laboring with this is actually the partner of the other person that you had a deep soul tie with. Okay, so you show up as, you know, their counterpartner as well. Okay, but they're going on a different pathway, and you're getting engaged, moving in a different pathway as well. And over honeymoon, we got 38, we got 11, so this could be just twin flame. Okay, it's definitely feels like a twin flame with this. Okay, and the intensity and the chemistry that, you know, I'm feeling in this reading, I keep getting worth the wait, okay, going to Italy, something like that. So toil and labor, you know, they just see that, you know, you've worked long enough, and they want, you know, for you to have some time to enjoy and rest, okay, and just spend some time together. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So that your time is coming up where you're going to be going on a trip in your favorite rocket ship. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for calling in your soulmate? So yeah, thinking about them, just thinking about them calls them in. It's energy. Okay, so you are thinking about somebody, and it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. Well, you have to put thought to visualize. See, he's thinking of her face, so he's visualizing. So there's a big emphasis on visualizing the person, or visualize them coming, or visualizing the hug, or visualizing what they'll say, or visualizing where you'll go and do, and you know how your life will be. They want you to call this person. It's very very strong message that I feel here. Okay, worth waiting for, communicate clearly. Okay, and I see 2 dolphins, so that's like a 2 of cups for me anytime I see that. Living in harmony. Light workers, bearers. Yeah, great fortune. Worth waiting for. Okay, for me, this card is the person is the person. The person is of great worth, great fortune to you. And I always put that out there as the person that you're going to have an opportunity to reconcile with. So it is worth, this is a person that's worth waiting for. Okay, and just make sure to clearly communicate clearly to the universe, about, the things that you want, visualizing that person, or whatever it is that you desire, and it will come your way. So that's why it's saying, the more that you are focused on it, the more it will come. All right, so you're taking your eyes off the past and you're focusing on what's to come. Okay, here's another card on the bottom, marriage again. Okay, what about this? Could be the one. This could be the one. This, ooh, journey. So let's see, there is an ending and a new beginning right here. So yeah, you've ended something and now you are beginning a new journey with a new person. Okay, you've already gone through renewal, you've already gone through the judgment part, forgiving, and and you know what you want. It says you already met the romantic partner you seek. So the good thing is they're going to be romantic and they're coming towards you. So I think the message here is that they're coming towards you. Okay, they're coming towards you. They've made a decision and you have made a decision, or you made a decision and you're moving towards them. And therefore the universe will bring them towards you. All right. Let's see. Call in your soulmate over here. No need to worry. Okay, so call in your soulmate, no need to worry, in case you're wondering about, because you're worrying about everything, right? So if you're worrying about a house, don't worry about a house, okay? I see a new house in your future. There's a family room right here, so no need to worry about that, okay? Somehow, some way it will happen. There will be, even if it's some kind of expected income, okay? It will always be there for you when you need it, so that's good to know. Which one didn't get one here? Let's see. Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, don't be shy. Shine your light. If you gotta say hi, if I gotta say I love you, if you go, if the person doesn't feel the same, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Well, they obviously do, but I'm saying be who you want to be. Yeah, don't be, false person. Don't be like trying to hide your feelings, okay? Instead, be the other type of a person where you're intimate and you lean into the person and you trust them, with your innermost self. So don't hide behind a mask or facade, is that how you call it? You're progressing in the wrong way if you, go down that way. So, don't make it like a superficial, relationship, which it can't, because it's, past lifetime. It's a deep soul bond here, and you're attracting each other, right? And you're twin flames. So don't be holding back, okay? Your love, your thoughts, just go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? I'm seeing a lot of these cards for the first time, with different, not perception, but different channeled messages that I've never seen before, so that's pretty cool. I think we probably should end there, just for the fact that it's over an hour. So let me thank you for coming. If you're still here, thank you so very much. It helps my channel every minute that you watch. Okay, so we'll see you on the next, and namaste.